Hello and welcome to Technique Finance. Today I'm going to teach you how to save money more effectively. Most of you have made huge amounts of money over the years and let it all slip through your fingers with little or nothing to show for it. It's like fetching water with a basket and it all falls away. Today we are going to plug that hole. I'm going to teach you 5 ways to have more money remaining in your bank account at the end of every month. Without further ado, let us begin. The first point is you must learn how to budget. Budgeting is very important because it shows you where your money is going. Now, how do you do it? I'm going to teach you right now. It is different for everybody, so you have to set your budget to suit you perfectly. Now, how to set a budget? First, you list out your income, how much you get paid. Some of you get paid weekly and some get paid monthly. If you get paid weekly, you must have a weekly budget. If you get paid monthly, same goes, you must have a monthly budget. Now, once you have listed out your income, followed by you list out your expenses. What are the things you spend money on during the time frame, during the week or during the month? Followed again by setting a spending limit. This is where you stop spending for the time frame, regardless whether it is extremely important or you see something nice that you want to buy. The answer is no. That is how setting a spending limit works. Followed again by setting a savings goal. This is the amount of money you set aside each time you get paid. For instance, if you get paid $1,000 per month, you can decide to set aside $100 each time you get paid. It's always advisable to start your savings small so that as time goes on, you can always decide to increase your savings goal. Gradually, from saving 100, you can decide to increase it to saving 200. Oftentimes, people try to change too much too soon by deciding to save half of their salary. It doesn't work like that because the change is too drastic and too sudden. So my advice is try to start your savings small gradually and build up from there. You can always decide to increase along the line. There you have it on how to set a budget. First, list out your income, followed by list your expenses, followed again by setting a spending limit, and then followed by setting a savings goal. Point number 2 is don't buy things you don't really need. Focus on your need versus your wants. People are never looking to reduce, downgrade, or simplify their lives. No. Instead, they want to acquire more and more and to upgrade. But you, as a person committed to improving your financial life, must not fall into this temptation. As Warren Buffett said, if you buy the things you don't need, soon you will have to sell the things you actually need. The point is you have to identify the real needs here and separate them with wants. Needs are defined as things you can't live without. Literally, if you will die for not having something, then that is a need. For instance, food is a need, shelter, clothing, going to grocery to buy items that you will use to cook, paying your water and light bills, paying your rent is a need. It can be something you use in your business, like a laptop, it's a need, like your car is a need, like a cell phone. These are examples of your needs. Then your wants, unlike your needs, these are things that you desire that your life does not really depend on. This can include your hobbies, which is important, but as I said, is not something that you will die for not doing. Shopping, buying a new phone, trading in your old iPhone to get a more recent version. Recreation, hanging out with your friends, eating out. Though it is good for your well-being, but it is still a want. And you can live perfectly without doing any of those. It is difficult, yes, but if you want to succeed in saving money, this is a sacrifice you must be willing to make. Now, the third point, buy second-hand items. Buying second-hand items is one of the best ways to save money and at the same time getting the items you need at half of the price. Example of things I recommend you can buy second-hand are cars, mobile phone, furniture, electronic appliances. Now, here is a little demonstration. A brand new car might cost 200,000, but you can also get the same model of car for significantly lesser price when you buy it second-hand. The secret here is to buy directly from first owners, because oftentimes people sell their property because they have new ones, or maybe they no longer need the item, or maybe they need money. Also, you must be careful not to buy polished nonsense. Not every second-hand item is good. Again, cheap in price of the item are often a red flag. Maybe the item has a very low quality, or maybe it's a stolen goods, or probably a scam. You have to watch out for these. You don't want to waste your money trying to save it. The best places you can find second-hand items are Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. Depending on where you are, you can also type in Google search second-hand whatever item you are looking for near me. The fourth point, let the money rest. For many people, even before their paycheck arrives, they have already planned on what to spend the money on, down to the last penny. Maybe you are one of those people. Here is a different approach for you to try next time you get paid. Let the money chill in your account for a minimum of 24 hours. I know you might have pressing needs that you must attend to. Maybe your rent is past due and your car payment is late and the agent is already calling you on the phone. But still, one more day wouldn't hurt, right? I found this to be very helpful because money has a way of breaking down into pieces once you take out just a little bit out of the total amount. Before you know it, it's all gone again. We all have been there. But by waiting for 24 hours, all the spending impulses must have subsided and you feel good seeing your money in your bank account. And I promise you, the next day, you will not be such in a hurry to send all the money away. Try that next time you get paid. And the fifth and final point is take up a side hustle and create an alternative source of income. Let us face the truth. If you are not making enough money, your savings will never be what you want it to be. Most of you have fixed expenses that are already waiting to be due. And it doesn't matter if you get paid or not, nor does it matter if other emergencies come up or not. The fixed bills must be paid. These fixed bills can include your rent, your utility bills, and your car payment, and maybe insurance. For many people, salary is barely enough to cover these fixed expenses. Now you must ask, what are the other alternatives? And the answer is take up a side hustle. There are so many things you could do while keeping your main job that will serve as a boost to your savings game. Depending on which part of the world you are, all you have to do is to look around you and see what other side hustles you can get into. And you will find that the pressure in your finances will reduce substantially. There you have it, and thank you for watching. Remember what they said, if you don't change, nothing will change. So take actions. If you got any value from this video, please kindly subscribe. And don't forget to click the like button and leave a comment on which point you will be implementing. I will see you on the next video.